Hi guys, it's Amber from The Sensible Mama. Welcome back to my channel. Today is my story time segment where I usually sit down and just kind of talk to the camera about something that's on my mind or that's going on in my life. So probably like a lot of YouTubers, I get a lot of questions in the comments about what kind of makeup I'm wearing in my videos. So I thought that maybe today I would go over what are my favorite fall makeup essentials that I use almost every day, especially now that it's fall when we can do kind of the darker, vampy kind of looking makeup styles. So I thought that maybe today I would go over my fall favorites for makeup. So the first thing that I want to share with you guys is my Dior Air Flash foundation. This is a medium to high coverage foundation and I have been loving it. I actually never purchased this for myself. I have a friend who worked for Dior and she used to always give me Dior products for Christmas and birthdays and things like that. So I recently went to Sephora to get some more of this and I found out this is like $60 something. So I don't know if I'm going to be using this in the future when it runs out, but this is such a great foundation if you like a full coverage look but you don't like that feeling of cakiness on your face. This is like a spray, an aerosol foundation, which means you spray it onto a brush and then buff it on your face and it creates this beautiful matte finish that's still really, really light on your skin. However, if you're the kind of person like me who feels very, very outraged at spending almost $70 on foundation, there is another foundation that I really love that you can get at the drugstore. This is Maybelline Fit Me. This is a liquid foundation, so you actually put this either on your fingertips or on a sponge and put it on your face. This creates the exact same full coverage matte finish as the Dior Air Flash, but it's just much, like a tenth of the price, I think. So much cheaper. The only difference in my opinion between this and the Dior Air Flash is that this does have that kind of heavier feeling on your face. You can definitely feel it more. And I also think that this one is more likely to show fine lines and wrinkles just because it is a little bit thicker formula. So when I'm really trying to disguise those bags and lines and wrinkles and things like that, I grab the Dior, but this is a really great, cheaper alternative. I only recently started learning about contouring and I'm still not very good at it, but the one that I have been using is from Ulta. This is It Cosmetics. It's called You Sculpted. It actually does come with your contour colors as well as 2 highlight colors. So far, like in the summer months, I have been using a combination of these lighter ones for my contour. So I just tap here, here, and here, and then put that in all the places where I like to contour my face. But now that it's fall and I'm going for kind of that darker, cooler look, I have been dabbling in this darker color here, and I just do the 1, 2, 3, and then put it on my face that way. The 2 highlights are really, really beautiful. The bottom one is a shimmery one and the top one is a matte. So I usually tend to use the matte on my forehead and my nose and here on my chin underneath my lip. And I use the shimmery one underneath my eyes and on my cheekbones just to give a brighter, I'm awake kind of look. So if you're just beginning with contouring, you might really like this palette just because I do feel that it's a nice beginner's palette. And I like that it has colors in there that are kind of good for both summer and for fall. Okay, moving on to my favorite thing, which is the eyes. I have several eyeshadow palettes that I have been obsessed with this fall. This one is the Tartelette in Bloom palette. This is made by Tarte. And for one thing, look at how pretty this packaging is. It has pretty much all the colors in it that I use in a typical daytime look. It has some really, really nice whites and nudes and transition colors, as well as some of these darker colors, which I just think all blend so pretty together. Right now, what I'm wearing on my eyes is the color Charmer as kind of the base coat. I put on Smarty Pants kind of all throughout this area up here as a transition color. And then I used Jet Setter kind of over here in the crease. After that, I did apply my eyeliner. And from there, I used a combination of Leader and Activist to kind of mix those 2 colors together and really go in out here by my lash line and in the corner, just to give some more like drama there. And then the last thing that I did was just put a little bit of this Funny Girl here on the tip of my finger and put it in the corner of my eye like that to give a little bit of shimmer. The other one that I've been loving is my Bobbi Brown Nude Drama Palette. I actually just picked this up the other day. This one has got definitely more sparkly colors in it. As you can see, I'm really drawn to kind of the beigey, neutral kind of colors, but all of these are glittery. So I like to use this in kind of combination with the Tartelette palette if I ever want to amp up that look and make it a little bit more high drama with more glitter and stuff. But I don't tend to use this as my main palette. This would be more like just to supplement the the look that I've already created. By far, when I'm looking for a dramatic look, like if it's date night or I'm just doing something really special, I have been loving my Kat Von D Saint and Sinner palette. Here's what the palette looks like all the way opened up. What I love about this palette is you have the Saint side and the Sinner side, and they kind of have a kind of different feel on both sides. This one has kind of a warmer feel to it, and the Sinner side has a little bit more of a cooler feel. I love using all of these colors right here to create kind of a daytime neutral kind of look. And then of course you can just go crazy with these colors over here to create a really fun high drama look for those nighttime events that you might be going to. My husband took me to Cirque du Soleil a couple of weeks ago, and I did a really pretty combination of these blues right here. This one right here called Vestment is so pigmented and so beautiful. It has like a mermaid skin kind of appearance to it. It's just so pigmented and pretty, and you don't need much at all to get a really pretty look with it. For lips, I've been using pretty much every day the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick. I love this lipstick so much because every single color is really, really matte. It dries down beautifully, and it creates almost like an ombre effect where the outside of your lip gets kind of a darker look to it, and the inside is a little bit lighter. The color that I'm wearing today is called Sanctuary. I love this one because it's definitely got some browns and some reds and purples in it, but it's also got kind of a grayish undertone, which I really like in the fall. It's like just a really, really cool vampy look. So Sanctuary has been my favorite. I also really love Hawkwind, which is kind of a little bit more of a pinkish hue to it. And my favorite kind of nude color in this kit is called Ludwig. I actually have this in the bigger size because this is also what I use as just kind of like an everyday, really pretty nude lip. Okay, and the last thing that I want to show you today is my most recent purchase. This is my Fenty Beauty lip gloss. This is from the Galaxy collection. It's a limited edition holiday line, and I have been loving this stuff. I was super, super reluctant to get it because this has a lot of sparkle in it, and I was really afraid of it being like a very, very glittery kind of juvenile look, but it's not like that at all. This one, the color is called Spacesuit. And although I do use it sometimes by itself just to create like a really pretty pinkish nude look on my lips, I do tend to layer this over top of some of my Kat Von D colors, and it looks gorgeous with every single lipstick from the Kat Von D kit. So right now I have on Sanctuary from the Kat Von D kit, and let me show you what Spacesuit looks like over top of this because it is so pretty. So as you can see, it just gives the color a little bit of pop. It makes it shiny and glimmery. It almost has like an oil slick kind of look to it, and that sounds weird, but it just kind of creates a really iridescent look. All right, everyone, so that's it for this week's video. I hope this was helpful to you. I hope it answered some of your questions about what I tend to be wearing in my videos. Like I said, for everything that I can link down below, I will link it in the description box, so if you want to check any of these things out, feel free to go do that. Just check out the description box. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you this Wednesday for 5 Ways Wednesday. Bye-bye.